Bradley Walsh and Donna Derby were seen as the ultimate showbiz couple. He was the nation's favorite entertainer, the cheeky, charming host who could make the entire country laugh with a single raised eyebrow. She, a former beauty queen and choreographer, was elegance personified, graceful, intelligent, and quietly confident. Together, they looked untouchable, the kind of couple who had weathered the industry's storms and emerged stronger each time. They had it all: decades of marriage, a talented son, and a shared legacy built on love, loyalty, and laughter. But as we've come to learn in recent months, what fans saw on camera, that effortless partnership and easy humor, wasn't the full story. Behind closed doors, those closest to them say Donna had been facing something far heavier than the cameras ever caught. Their love story began long before Bradley became one of the UK's most recognizable faces. In the late 1980s, Bradley was still climbing, juggling acting, comedy, and football commentary gigs, hoping for his big break. Donna Derby, meanwhile, was already a familiar face. A dazzling presence on stage and screen, she'd graced beauty contests, appeared in music videos, and choreographed for television. When they met, friends say there was an instant spark. Not the kind that explodes, but the kind that quietly burns steady and true. Bradley was captivated by Donna's warmth and composure. Donna, in turn, saw in Bradley something rare, a man who didn't just want fame, but purpose. They married in 1997, a ceremony kept intentionally small and private. While many celebrities sought front-page attention, the Walshes preferred something quieter, real connection over red carpets. To those who knew them, they were the perfect match. Bradley often called Donna his anchor. During interviews, when asked about his success, he'd deflect with that trademark grin and say, "It's all down to Donna, she's the boss." It became a running joke, but behind that humor was truth. Donna was his confidant, the calm to his storm, the woman who grounded the whirlwind that was Bradley Walsh. They built a life of balance. She managed his schedule, oversaw stage choreography, and raised his son Barney while Bradley's career took off. From Coronation Street to The Chase, his fame soared, and through it all, Donna stood quietly beside him, never seeking the spotlight, but always radiating quiet strength. To fans, they were the definition of solid British love. But no marriage, not even one that looks perfect, is immune to time, pressure, and the hidden weight of fame. As The Chase became a national institution, Bradley's schedule turned relentless. He was filming 6 days a week, traveling constantly and fronting multiple ITV projects at once. He joked about his workload on talk shows, but privately, Donna worried. She'd often tell friends that she barely saw him anymore, that their conversations had started to revolve around work, not life. Those closest to them noticed subtle changes. Donna stopped accompanying Bradley to certain events. She was still supportive, always, but she preferred to stay home, saying she wanted peace rather than more flashbulbs. At first, no one thought much of it. After all, they'd always valued privacy. But whispers began circulating. Whispers that perhaps something wasn't quite right behind that famous smile. According to one family friend, Donna seemed tired. Not physically, but emotionally. The endless filming, the public scrutiny, the constant parade of rumors linking Bradley to co-hosts and celebrity guests, all of it took its toll. Bradley laughed the gossip off, calling it daft nonsense. But to Donna, it wasn't funny. She'd been in the industry long enough to know how easily perception can blur into reality. It wasn't about jealousy. It was about respect and trust. Then, earlier this year, things took a more unsettling turn. A story began circulating online. A story that linked Bradley to a much younger TV personality he'd reportedly grown close to during filming. The tabloids pounced. Headlines screamed, "Bradley's secret friendship raises eyebrows," and "Donna left in the dark." Publicly, Bradley brushed it off. He smiled through the questions, joked with photographers, and insisted there was nothing to see here. But behind closed doors, insiders say the laughter had faded. Donna, ever composed, didn't make scenes or public accusations. Instead, she quietly began asking questions. She noticed subtle changes: the late-night phone calls, the private text messages, the sudden production meetings that seemed to stretch for hours. For weeks, she gave him the benefit of the doubt. After all, they'd been through too much to let gossip undo them. But one evening, while Bradley was away filming, Donna reportedly stumbled across something that would change everything. It wasn't dramatic, no shouting, no confrontation, just a quiet, devastating moment of realization. According to a close family friend, Donna came across a series of private messages that suggested Bradley's friendship with the unnamed TV colleague had crossed a boundary. It wasn't just professional anymore. To outsiders, it might have looked harmless, a few affectionate words, some late-night messages, but to Donna, it was enough. It wasn't the flirtation itself, it was the deception. One insider said, Donna's always believed in honesty. What hurt her most wasn't what was said, it was what wasn't. She didn't shout or throw accusations. When Bradley returned home, she simply asked for the truth. And when she got it, at least part of it, she told him quietly that their marriage couldn't continue like this. Those who know Bradley say he was crushed. He never imagined things could fall apart so quickly. Friends claim he begged Donna to forgive him, that he promised it was never physical, never intentional, just a stupid mistake that got out of hand. But for Donna, the damage was done. She didn't make any public statements. Instead, she retreated, stepping back from social events, turning down work offers, focusing on her family and her peace. In her absence, the rumors grew louder. Social media buzzed with speculation. Were Bradley and Donna separating? Was this the end of one of TV's most beloved marriages? Neither confirmed nor denied anything, but their absence together spoke volumes. Observers noted that during Bradley's appearances on The Chase and This Morning, he seemed different. Still funny, still quick-witted, but his usual spark felt dulled. Behind that trademark grin, something had shifted. Then came the moment that truly caught the public's attention. Donna made a rare appearance at a charity gala in London, her first in months. Elegant as ever, she smiled for cameras but kept her remarks brief. When asked about integrity in the entertainment industry, she replied with a line that immediately made headlines. When trust is broken, it's not about revenge, it's about knowing your worth. The words spread like wildfire. Within hours, tabloids and fans alike began interpreting them as a pointed message, not just about the industry, but about her own marriage. Donna didn't clarify. She didn't need to. Her quiet strength said more than any interview could. Sources close to Bradley say he was devastated by how things unfolded. He reportedly told friends he felt like he'd lost his compass. In recent weeks, paparazzi photos showed him looking tired and withdrawn, walking alone near his Hertfordshire home, hands in pockets, eyes down. Insiders say he's been cutting back on appearances and spending more time with his son Barney. Work, they say, no longer feels as important. One friend revealed Bradley never thought Donna would actually leave. He always believed they'd sort things out like they always did, but this time felt different. While Bradley struggled privately, Donna appeared calm and resolute. Those close to her said she'd chosen peace over pain. She began focusing on her passions again: choreography, dance, and mentoring young performers. She avoided the media circus and, according to friends, has been quietly rediscovering herself after decades of supporting everyone else. Donna Derby, once known primarily as Bradley Walsh's wife, began to shine in her own right again, not out of revenge, but rebirth. Despite the turmoil, there's one thing neither Bradley nor Donna have ever allowed to falter: their love for their family. Their son Barney has reportedly been the bridge between them, urging calm and understanding. Bradley and Barney continue to film Breaking Dad together, but those close to the show say the tone has shifted. It feels more heartfelt, more reflective, as if both men know they're holding on to something precious. One insider shared, Bradley might be struggling, but he's never stopped loving Donna. If anything, he's realized too late just how much she grounded him. When news of their private troubles began circulating, fans were divided. Some refused to believe it, insisting that Bradley and Donna's bond was too strong to break. Others expressed heartbreak, saying it showed that even the most perfect-seeming relationships can crumble under pressure. Social media flooded with messages of support for Donna. Comments praised her dignity, her silence, and her grace. One fan wrote, "She's handled this with more strength than most people could muster. No drama, no blame, just quiet class."